Aiden Ellesmere here, and I'm incredibly excited to showcase our brand new AI assistant for WebFOCUS. What can it do? Well, it's your end-to-end WebFOCUS sidekick across all functions of the tool. Whether you're a BI developer building visualizations in Designer, maybe you're managing content in the hub, coding reports in the editor, or even if you're a non-technical user just trying to understand a dashboard, it really has it all. Let's start with that non-technical user simply logging into a portal, a parameterized dashboard, even a standard report. In this case, I'm an end user working at a bank and I'm looking at the churn risk across our customers. On the top right here, I now have access to AI Assistant, and opening that will give me suggested things to ask, but of course I can type whatever I want. Let's start with just simply asking it to analyze the dashboard, and in seconds it's telling me about my customer population, right? That there's a large inactive group of churn customers, that the risk varies greatly by credit card tier, and you can see it's segmented customers into two clear groups, those that are dormant and those that are active, and it's telling me what the properties of those segments are. But maybe I want to dig a little deeper. I see on my dashboard that the lowest tier blue card customers have the highest risk, and so let's ask, why is that? And then immediately it's giving me some great info about the main causes behind that churn, right? It's saying dormancy is concentrated on our blue card customer. Sure, that's our entry level card, that makes sense. It's saying it's not credit stress that's causing this churn, but actually just low engagement. And again, that's fitting the dormancy story. And it's giving me a full diagnosis here. Credit limit is correlated with churn. It can tell it's our mass market card, but we can take it even farther than descriptive and diagnostic and ask it for a full action plan grounded in our WebFOCUS data. And it's generating this step-by-step plan based off our data and based off its knowledge of the industry. It's telling us to focus on customers that recently went inactive, as long dormant accounts are probably past saving. Because the cards are idle, it tells us not to give better rates, but to focus on transaction incentives, to give our customers a concrete reason to use our products. Maybe it's annual fees that are discouraging use, so let's try waiving those. It even tells us to set up a 3-month inactivity alert for our customers so we can do that outreach before it's too late. And guess what? This tool can help you build that as well. You can see the power of the AI assistant as a self-service analytics tool embedded directly in a dashboard, but that's just one of many use cases. Let's hop into the WebFOCUS Hub now to discuss another use case. I'm a BI analyst that knows their business, but might not know where my data lives, how to create reports even, and what insights I can extract from my data. I'm at the same bank as before, but this time we're looking at our loans business. I have this empty loans workspace, but no content built yet, and I'm really not sure where to start. I'll ask the assistant to find me data on bad loans. And there we go, it's found some relevant app folder and some relevant master files. Now I want it to build content, so let's ask it to create a report with our largest loans that have defaulted, our largest bad loans. It's found what's defined as a good loan and a bad loan in our data set, and from here it's going to validate and build that report. And there it is. It's going beyond that too. It's describing the properties of these high value, high risk loans, how they compare with our manual grading, mentioning that debt consolidation loans seem to be the most prevalent in this report. Now I want to save this to my workspace so I can publish it and share it with my team. Happens to be one of the suggested follow-up queries, so I'll go ahead and go with that. Before it saves to the workspace, it's going to ask for confirmation, and throughout this entire process, it's going to make sure it sticks to the permissions that the requesting user has. If I refresh my workspace, there it is. And if I open that up in full screen, I have a production ready report created with just a few simple prompts. I didn't even need to know where my data was stored or how my reporting server was organized. And just like we did from the dashboard, I can dig deeper for an analysis on the common properties of these large defaulted loans. It's going to recognize this as a diagnostic question and pull all that relevant data in my environment for the best possible answer. You can see it's created a further report that would work perfect as a drill down on our original. It looks like debt consolidation again is the issue, and these bad debts are concentrated in a few specific cities. And if I look at the suggested next steps, I can go from descriptive to prescriptive and ask for an action plan to address this concerning data. All of this generated with the power of AI, whether I'm an end consumer of WebFOCUS content or a developer looking to enhance my workflow. And this is really just the tip of the iceberg. The assistant can help build reportcaster schedules, data management flows, reporting server content. It can even help an admin manage workspace and user permissions and help diagnose issues with your WebFOCUS environment. Stay tuned for more videos exploring the rest of what AI Assistant can offer.